From what I've been told, to find the valve for the water, the city water, you have to kind of guess, because they often get buried, especially with older houses. And you kind of have to guess where they're going to come out. So the water is, I think the water pipe under the house is about right here. And then it might go straight out, and then it's supposed to be over close to the curb. And hopefully it's not under those roots and busted up. And that's going to be the next question is the valve going to be rusted and not closable? And I'm really hoping that it's going to be closable, because if it's not, then I'm going to be screwed, because the whole city is going to have to figure out, probably shut down the whole street of water just to fix that, and then I'm going to have to pay for that. So I'm really hoping that valve is going to be able to be shut offable. So I'm guessing sometimes you can look for a little mark on the curb, or a spray painted thing where somebody else has marked it off. They're going to be a metal cap or something, or plastic cap, and you might have to dig down a little bit. That's just all I know. I mean, we'll figure it out. So this is what happened during the winter. I didn't have the furnace working, so it froze down here. And this metal part of the water, this is the water main coming into the house, and I don't think it has a curb stop water valve because this house is so old. So this is all I have to work with, and this valve is the only thing keeping this water from gushing out. And the water froze, and there's a little metal pipe that connected those two there, and the water froze and snapped that right off right there. And it's a blessing. I'm glad it snapped off right there, not over here. This is made of lead, I think, so it has the capability of expanding. I think I don't know if this has been replaced before. It kind of looks like it might have. This was here before, this bulge. Might have been from water freezing before, I don't know. But the best thing I could do right now is get this. I've seen other people basically get their other valve ready, untwist this as much as you can until right before it comes off the thread. And of course you have this open and running, and you have to either have it go down a drain, or you have to get a bucket or something, have it go in there as it's running. But as you have this unthreaded as much as you can, then you put the Teflon tape and the goop and stuff on the threads ready to go for the next thing. And then when you're ready, you untwist it the rest of the way, pop it off, get the other one on there, twist it on, and it should be sealed up. And then you have the valve open, the new valve open, so it has free flow. Once you twist it on, get it all snug up there, then you shut it off. So that's the idea. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. And I've really, racked my mind about what to do about this. And this is the best way that I know about right now. So I'm just being careful and getting the right fittings and everything ready. If anything, I could just screw this back on. If the new fitting's not working or something, at least I know this stops it, and I know this works, so I could screw this back on and get it stopped, and then fix whatever I needed to do. So at least that gives me some comfort knowing this is a good stopper. So I'll get a bucket, and I have to try to get this cracked or at least broken, as far as like get the threads broken, because it's been on there for a while. So I need to at least get that freed up, and I am gonna do this with the ultimate care and not overdo anything. So you can see that pipe is really bendy, so I guess it's just the way they did it before, the way they have it made. Well, let's see how far we can get. Alright, I was able to make it move just a little bit, and I'm very relieved just to get it at least broken. So now I'm going to leave it, and then I'm going to get everything else ready. And then I'm just going to go for it, I guess. But I'll have everything ready. I'm not doing anything foolish or anything. I'm just doing all my research, get everything ready, and be good. So I got my bucket ready, or I do have an extra bucket in case this gets full, but this will catch some water. It'll be okay if it drains down a little bit too. I mean, that's where it went anyways for the sub pump. And I'll just show you real quick that this is where it snapped off. This is the fitting. It was a beast to get that freed up too. It was really rusty. So it just snapped. And so what I'm going to do is here I got the new valve here, and I'm going to put some Teflon tape on it, and then this pipe joint compound. Kind of put it on the threads as well. This will ensure some sealant on there. It also help with preventing the rust. So I'll do it on this as well, and on this. So I put some adapters on there because I want to go to straight to PEX. And what this had was, it was the metal steel pipe all the way up to where it goes outside for the hose and up for the main water supply. So this main water supply, it's PEX all the way through. So I just thought, I'm going to bypass all of this metal galvanized steel here, and I'm just going to go straight into this. So basically it'll just look like this. So that'll help prevent from, if it ever froze again, it'll prevent it from the water freezing in these metal pipes. And it settles down there anyway, so it'll just sit there, and then it'll sit in there and then freeze and expand. And I think this lead pipe is designed to expand anyways a little bit in case that happens. Hopefully it'll expand away from the valve and not just build up in there and bust. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I got the Teflon tape on there as much as I can. When I unscrew this thing the rest of the way, I'm going to finish that Teflon tape, and then I'm going to use that pipe joint compound on it a little bit, just so it has some. In fact, I might put the compound, squish it on there on the side, just so it's ready to go. And then once I get it off, I'll just squish it on real quick the rest of the way on the rest of the threads. So this, honestly, I'm a little nervous, but I know that this, I could easily just screw this back on and then shut it off. So that's the reason why I feel okay about it. This is just a unique situation for this pipe. And I know they have other methods for other pipes, but so at least I have a backup plan, and that's really important because it's a commitment once you get it off of there. If you don't have a backup plan or anything, then you're going to be screwed over. So this will be a messy thing. I know I'll probably get a lot of water everywhere, but the only way to do it. Chili. Alright, it's filling up fast. Get the sucker on there. And open it up. Whew. Sorry. What a crappy job. Oh. Huh. Sorry, that was a little tense. Because I had to work quick and I didn't know where the camera was sometimes. So I did it though, and that's awesome. That'll work. Yeah, it filled this place up pretty quick. I'm glad I did it without the furnace in here. I'm working on that as well, so cleaning up this area down here. So I'm just gonna probably get that sump up going and I'll just pump it out, and then at least it contained a lot of water in the container there. But as tense as that was, I'm actually very happy. I'm very excited that I got it to work. So I can't tell you how important this was to get this water going, because I haven't been able to have a shower or running toilet or anything, or a sink and you just take those things for granted when you don't have them. And this was holding me back from so many things. I just didn't know all these factors. I didn't know what was going to happen, and I could deal with a little water in the crawl space as long as I know that I can get this thing on. Oh man, that was. My tools got a little moist. Man, there's a lot of water in there. Whew. So I'm just gonna work on the rest of this. I'll probably just get this tighter on there and crank her on. Oh, I'm so happy about it. I'm so glad I was able to do it. There we go. Now that, I would say I feel very confident. So I'll just get the rest of this pipe hooked up. Hook that in there, get the PEX pipe in there, no biggie. I got running water again, oh my gosh. Alright, I got my PEX pipe all piped in, and I got it running directly into the main water line. I'll modify that outside hose later and just put PEX pipe all the way up to the hose there. But I turned it on already, so I have the pipes pressurized. And I'm just going to go walk around the house and look for leaks. And now I got to fix my toilet because that froze during the winter, and I don't know what kind of pipes that may have broken or whatever in there. So on to the next challenge. And I noticed the water already receded down there, so it'll just soak into the ground. I'll probably just dump that in the ground there.